Hi guys, my name's Stephanie, otherwise known as Vagabond Painting on Instagram and now on YouTube. I've only been painting since October 31st, Halloween. I originally started with acrylics, but recently I've switched a lot more to watercolor. That's primarily what I do now. I wanted to do this video just to sort of introduce myself and talk to you guys a little bit about what I use in my travel kit. I take it to coffee shops, I take it to work, anywhere that I just don't have my normal setup. The first thing I do want to talk about that's actually not in my bag is this sketchbook. I got this from Walmart of all places. I think it was $3. This is just for pencil sketching. I've recently tried to get more into pencil sketching just because I want to be able to do better drawings in my watercolor sketchbook and things like that, and I really want to get better with anatomy, and I like to put down some basic ideas here. I was drawing a lot of koi this day, and so I ended up painting some koi a little bit later. Just little ideas and things like that. That doesn't fit in my sketch kit, but I don't use it as often, so I'm not too worried about it. Fits perfectly in my purse or my bag. $3. Very convenient. Next up is the actual kit. I love this bag. It's super portable, super convenient. It holds everything that I need. It's very small. It's about the size of my palm. It fits perfectly in my purse or my book bag when I go to work. Or I can just carry it inside coffee shops by hand. I mean, it works fantastically for everything. It looks pretty small, but it actually does open up pretty wide. So let's go ahead and get on in. I'll show you a little bit of what I've got. This bag itself was, I think, $4 from a place called Burke's Outlet here. It's called Contents by Allegro, I think is the name. Like I said, $4. It's got these cute little pineapples on it. It's super plush, very, very safe for all my artwork and things like that. So I love it. I just want to say that. Like I said, it opens up pretty wide. You can see everything in it. I'm just going to go through one by one, sort of show you what I've got. The first major thing is my sketchbook. This is a watercolor sketchbook from Moleskine. I know Moleskine is a very common brand. It's got this great little elastic band that holds everything together because, you know, watercolor pages can get a little wrinkly at times. I love this size. It's perfect for me. I don't feel as pressured or anything to do big designs. It's quick, it's easy. I feel really accomplished when I finish it. I've actually only had this book for maybe a month now, not even that. And as you can see, I am already about halfway through it. I'm really proud of it so far. And I'm also working a lot with reminding myself that sketchbooks don't have to be perfect. They are just for practice and just so that I can feel a little bit more accomplished. Going along with this though, I also carry in my bag 2 binder clips. These are, I always carry a little small one and a big one. These binder clips are perfect for holding down the pages when I'm not using this, to make sure that things don't just flop around or anything like that. I'll put a little one on this side, I'll put a big one on this side, and then I'll like leave them out at the coffee shop so it can finish drying before it's put back into my bag. So binder clips are a necessity. I use them constantly, and I always have 2 sizes just in case. Second of all, I have my drawing utensils. Alright, so this is just a mechanical pencil from Pentel. I don't know the exact brand or anything like that. I picked it because it is a cute color. It's like a rose gold. I really like it. I prefer mechanical pencils for my sketching just because I don't have to worry about sharpening pencils, carrying a sharpener. I don't have to worry about the shavings. Always sharp, always ready to go. Just works perfectly for me. Although it does have a cute little eraser there on the end, I don't use that one very often. Instead, I use this Pentel quick eraser. Now, I like the click eraser. Personally, I've got like 3 of them. It just slides up and down, and it's fantastic. I don't know, it's just a preference thing. Some people like kneaded erasers, some people like block erasers. I don't know. I just like click erasers. I think they're really convenient. It's got this cute little thing so I can just snap it into my purse, and I'm good to go. Also along the lines of drawing utensils, I have this Micron liner pen. This is archival. ink, so it's, you know, pretty decent. I carry always the one in 03. I also have 0.05, which is much finer. I like the end on this one. I think it's pretty decent for what I use it for. I don't do any preliminary sketches in pen. I always do a pencil sketch, then I line it, and then I erase my sketch with my eraser. I just really like the way that watercolors look when they have a nice distinct line in them a lot of the times, especially when I'm doing things like buildings or animals or anything like that. I just like adding the line. I think it looks really distinct and nice. Also along the lines of more drawing utensils, I have this Jelly Roll white gel pen. I am personally not a big fan of this one. This was all that my hobby shop had in stock, so I picked it up because I like adding white highlights to things. I like to do a lot of snowy scenes and things with moonlight, so I like to outline clouds and trees and water and things like that with white gel. This one, my only issue with this one is that it doesn't build upon itself very well, so the white always comes out looking a little transparent if I want to do any heavy detail work. I'm actually looking to upgrade pretty soon to the Uniball Signal white gel pen, but for right now this fits perfectly in my bag. It does what I need it to do, and for travel it works just fine. Next up, there are two different things here. First of all, I always carry napkins with me. It's just paper towels that I folded up, and as you can tell, I use it to dab off my brushes and pens and things along those lines. Wrapped up inside of it, I always have my water brush. This is the water brush that comes in the the Koi Watercolor Travel Kit. Not sure what size it is or anything like that. I kind of wish I had a little bit of a smaller point, but for what it's worth, this is a fantastic tool. I would always recommend having a water brush, especially for watercolor artists. I don't have to worry about carrying water with me. It just stays right here in the tube. This actually breaks down further, so I can make it smaller if I need to, as you can see, and I can just carry it in two parts. But it's more convenient for me to just keep it wrapped up in some tissue just in case it leaks, which I haven't had any issues with, but that's just how I always keep my water brush. Filled up and ready to go. Last but not least are the paints that I use. These are the classics from Prima Marketing. I love this palette. I love these paints. They are extremely pigmented. They make lovely colors. They mix really well. They come with a little swatch sheet. So as you can see, I've got all the colors laid out right there. They come with a white. I know a lot of watercolor artists do not like the white, but I use the white quite a bit. I really like to help dilute my colors a little bit easier since I'm still learning. It's a tin metal. It's a metal palette, so it unfolds like this. I've got plenty of room for mixing and everything. As you can tell, my palette's actually a little bit messy. I haven't cleaned it, but it does clean off very easily. The inside, as you can tell, comes out. So you can pull everything out. My issue with these when I first got it was the half pans tend to slide around and they would like pop out and everything. So I just solved that. I got some little wall putty and I put a little wall putty on the back of each and I just pressed it down, and now I don't have any issues with anything sliding everywhere. So it's super sturdy, it's metal, it's fantastic. Last but not least in here, I actually carry I actually carry a travel brush with me. This is very small. I don't remember the brand of it. It was a Christmas present from my father, who ordered it off Amazon. It was a couple bucks. This is the number 2. Very small, very nice. Folds up very easily. I enjoy using these. The bristles are really nice and it fits perfectly if I do happen to have a cup of water. This is what I want to use. And as you can see, everything just folds up. And one last thing about this pen is it does have this little loop on the back, so you can just slide your thumb right into it and you can hold the palette. Makes it easier for painting. I don't use it that often, but I know a lot of people might like that about it. So definitely I would recommend the Prima Marketing watercolors. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!